Lunch had ended, and the relatives had moved to the parlor. Alright, guys, welcome back to some more Umineko When They Cry. I apologize for the small little, 3-day break. Yeah, I apologize for that. I do have exams coming up, so I'm not gonna have as much. Well, I'm not definitely not gonna have as much time to record as I did prior. Um, but whenever I do have free time, I will. Trust me, I want to read this as much as possible, and whenever I have free time, I will. So yeah, um, because legit, actually getting an hour off to or more. I mean, typically I put 2 hours off just in case to record this. Is it's not that it's rare, but it's like you know I'll get in here and I'll be like, okay, time to record Umineko, right? And then, oh, something comes up, gotta do it real quick, right? And it's not something that takes too long, right? It might be something that takes, I don't know, 15 minutes, and after that something else comes up. There's so many things I gotta do, man. So yeah, but whenever I do find the free time, um, I'll try my best to record as many of these as I can. I wanted to record one for 2 days ago, but I couldn't. There was something came up. Legit, I wanted to record. Something came up, so I had to do something else. But yeah, we're back now at least, so that's good. Slowly but surely, we'll get through this visual novel, hopefully. Um, Once exams are over, I'll actually be gone again. But let me think. Let me think. I think there'll be there'll be like a 2 week period where I'll have a long time to record, and then I'll have some stuff, and then there'll be a 1 week period where I'll have a lot of time to record, and I'll try to do as much as possible there because then I think I'll be gone for about. We'll see, but I'll definitely be gone again during the summer. Yeah, but not for too long, hopefully. Not for too long. Anyway, let's not talk about stuff that has not been planned at all right now, um, and let's get through this as nicely as we can. We're back. Last time we had. I remember what happened last time. Don't worry, it hasn't been that long. Okay, we had Conan kneeling down to Beatrice. Damn it, we did not want that to happen, did we? No, we didn't. Um, I mean, here's the thing, right? I have criticized Kano in the past for not respecting Beatrice, but I'm of the mindset of how to put it. I'm of the mindset of it's not that um it's not that you it's not that you should like how do I put it in a way that makes sense? Um hmm what I'm saying is he shouldn't he shouldn't kiss her shoes, basically. He shouldn't kneel down to kiss her shoes. All right. That's too far. But at the same time, he shouldn't just be hating on her because you know what happens to the people that hate on her, right? If I was him, I'd be in between. But I understand his hate for her, right? And understand why. At least he's doing it to protect Shannon, so I respect that. Good job, Karon. Protecting your sister. Good on you. But man, it's just seeing Beatrice be all freaking be all smug about it. Like, yeah, kiss my shoes. It's just, man, right? Awful. Sucks. Sucks to see. Sucks to see Kanon in that situation, especially after what he did in part one, episode one. Sorry, I don't know why I said part one. It's almost like this is JoJo. Nah, in episode one, he had such a cool, bravado at the end where he rushed down to the boiler room and took an axe or something. I think it was an axe, and he was swinging around like, "Come out there!" Just swinging around. Yes, he died. Yes, he did. It was absolutely futile. Nothing happened. At least he went out swinging. All right, but back then he had nothing to lose. To be fair, Shannon was already dead, so he was mad about her death. He's doing it right now for Shannon, and that to me I mean, that to me, I mean, I already respected Kanon, but I respect Kanon so much more now because he himself has nothing to lose by going against Beatrice, but because Shannon will suffer, he's doing it just for her, and that, that to me is just amazing, amazing compassion from Kanon to protect his sister, because she did kind of threaten to kill her and George, right, to separate the two, because of the whole talk in the the epitaph, right? In the epitaph, it said on the second Twilight, I'll separate the two, and she did kind of threaten that, oh, I can separate any two people who are close, like Shannon and George, if you unless you kneel to me. So yeah, she kind of threatened him to do that. Bad play from Beatrice, rude of her. But all right, okay, we'll keep it going here. Um, best wishes to Conan. Hopefully he's gonna come out of this okay. Um, yeah, now we're going back to the family, to the relatives. They've just eaten lunch. We saw them eating lunch. We remember this, and now they've come back to the parlor. So yeah, let's get as much progression as possible. This part, I think I'll actually be able to record more tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be getting 2 videos in a row here. So that's good. This should come out tomorrow, which means the video I'm recording tomorrow is gonna come out the day after that. Beautiful. We shall see. As long as I have free time, I'll try to get to Umineko videos as much as I can because I want to read this, of course. I love reading this. But yeah, just as I love reading anything. But yeah, I mean, um, reading a chapter of a manga or watching an anime episode takes a lot less time. So I'll find myself in situations where, oh, in 50 minutes time or 40 minutes time, I'll have to do something or I have to go somewhere. But I'll have enough time to watch an episode of something, which is why I don't record Umineko videos during those times because, it'll be a 25-minute Umineko part, and knowing how slow I go through this visual novel already will make no progress. In 25 minutes, will actually make no progress. I mean, there are literal videos where I spend 25 minutes just talking at the start. So yeah, okay. Let's try not making this one of those videos. Let's try starting right now. Here we go. We're back to the parlor. Let's go. But yeah, I'll try my best to get to it. All right. So lunch and relatives to the parlor. All right. Rosa had bought a high-class brand of black tea from a famous store in Ginza. I don't remember her doing this, but it's fine. At least now we know. Now we know that had been served, and the inside of the parlor was filled with a very nice aroma. Ooh, was it Earl Grey tea? See, I remember that. I remember that. See that? See that? I remember that from episode 1, I think. Well, I think that was from episode 1 when George mentioned when Shannon was embarrassed and George mentioned the Earl Grey tea. I remember that. See, I have good memory of things that I feel like are useless. I don't feel like knowing that that was Earl Grey tea during episode 1 is gonna help me, man. I don't feel like it. And then I forget all the details. Like apparently Kitty had a daughter. What? How did I forget that detail? Come on. That's something I should have known. That's something I feel like it's frustrating because I really like the family aspect of this visual novel. I like learning about all the different family members and all of their different perspectives, and because obviously they get married to each other, right? So they have their own families with excluding the Ushiromiya family, right? So yeah, I guess the one we've heard of the least is Hideyoshi's family, because we heard a little bit of Natsuhi, right? About her family ditched her basically, and she married into the Shiromiya, which was great for her, and she was happy about it to be fair. So yeah, but we haven't really heard much about Hideyoshi and his family. It was more just like, oh, he came from a relatively poor background. About he worked hard to get to where he's at. Now he owns a successful big business. So fair play on Hideyoshi. Respect. Good job. And yeah, now we have a mention of Kirya's daughter. So thankfully, people in the comments who have it on lockdown, who know the story well enough to have that kind of stuff on lockdown. Because when I don't, even though I should. All right. So yeah, she has black tea. It's been served. Nice aroma. Yes, tea always has a great aroma. Unlike coffee. No, sorry, no, I'm not. I'm not. You know, listen, we're not gonna get into tea versus coffee war. I like tea. I think I've mentioned this before in the Umineko video as well. I like tea. I don't like the coffee. Too bitter. People say, "Oh, it's always bitter to start. Once you get used to it, you'll like it." I'm good. I'm good. Besides, there's people who drink two coffee cups a day and stuff like that. I drink tea like a few times a week, a couple times a week, right? I don't drink it every day. So you know, I think it's better off that I don't get used to coffee and end up drinking it 2 times a day. I think I'm better off. Uh, so yeah, I hear memes all the time where people joking all the time about how they survive on coffee. Without coffee, it helps them, it keeps them energized and stuff like that. You know, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm better off not relying on something like that to keep me going. I think I'm better off relying on getting good sleep. I think so. Even though I'm pretty terrible at that too, huh? Okay, we've gone really off topic here. Let's get back to the visual novel. Since the children were together with the adults. Oh, they are? So wait, the children didn't go to... No, they did. Yeah, they did go directly to the mansion, didn't they? The children didn't go to their rooms first. I don't remember them doing that. No, right, because they left Rose and Maria alone. I remember the children did. Right, yeah, right. They left her alone and they went to the family to the mansion, I think. Right, and then yeah, Rosa came by, they set up things in the guest house, and then from the guest house they went to the mansion. I think. So the children were together with the adults. Since the children were together with the adults were, at least on the surface, interacting like relatives, talking peacefully about recent events and how their children were growing up. Right. But yeah, because I think the children with the adults went to the guest house, put their things there, and then from there went to the mansion to eat lunch. Right. Right. That makes sense. Obviously, there's no way that the adults would eat lunch without the children. Yeah. Yes. And I'm. So wait. Wait a minute. So what about the whole Rosa, Maria, and Beatrice stuff? Have we just continued off from that? What happened with Rosa afterwards? Did she just? Has she just pretended like that's just a hallucination of hers? Is that what Rosa's doing right now? I want to see more Rosa. I want to see what she thinks about all that. What about the letter? She's supposed to read the letter. Hopefully Rosa reads the letter, right? Isn't because Beatrice handed down the letter to her and said that it was fated that the roulette that she met her gave her the letter. So I'm thinking Rosa at some point, if no, yeah, the fact that Rosa has the letter is proof that she met Beatrice. So there's no way Rosa thinks she's hallucinating, unless she thinks that the letter is a hallucination itself. Buddy will remind her. I'm sure of it. I'm sure Buddy will remind her of the letter, and then they'll start reading it, and then we'll see what happens after that. Alright. It had started raining outside, so the children were unable to go out, and had no choice but to sit here like this watching TV. Okay. Like a true TV kid, Maria was watching vapid daytime programs one after another without getting bored and was giggling all to herself. I was a TV kid myself, kinda. Well, depends. I don't think when I was a kid, I don't think I could. Well, I was maybe not when I was 9. I'm thinking more when I was 6, 7. I don't think I was watching TV programs one after another without getting bored for hours. I could, yeah, I was not that into it. It was more like I'd sit for an hour or maybe an hour and a half, and then I'd be like, I'll watch a couple episodes of different shows, and then I'll go do something else. I mean, I got impatient quick of doing the same thing for a long time. I remember, but when I was 9, I think around Maria's age, 10-ish, then I was able to binge watch stuff. Yes, because I remember binge watching Pokemon back then. I did binge watch. I watched the entirety of Pokemon from the start all the way to. I think at the time it was black and white. yeah, black and white. I watched from the start all the way to black and white region. I Kalos region had not come out there. I think Kalos came out in what 2011, 2012, maybe 2013. So yeah, Kalos had not come out yet when I was 10 watching Pokemon. So I finished watching Black and White and then waited a couple years until Kalos region came out. And then Kalos came out and I started watching that. Watched the first 20 something episodes, I think 22. Once they got to this, what was it called? Ultra transformations of Pokemon, not transformations. You know what I'm saying, right? Ultra evolutions, right? Or whatever those called. That's when my Pokemon love just died. I just couldn't watch the anime anymore. I did not like the concept of ultra evolutions at all. That's when I dropped Kalos region. And yeah, after that, Pokemon anime, of course, continued, and it's still continuing right now. Actually, it had XY continued till the end, then it had XYZ, which, by the way, the XYZ Japanese opening, I think, is so good. That opening is great. I've seen that opening. Really good opening. But I did not continue it. XYZ came out, and then it had a new Pokemon anime. Pokemon. What was it called again? New original Pokemon, whatever, where they changed the art style. And that came out, what, 2017, 2018? And then about, what, a year ago, 2 years ago? Two years ago, I think, something along those lines, Ash became a Pokemon Master, finally, I don't think he became a Pokemon Master, but it was like, he won a region, finally. Finally. Which, honestly, he was robbed of it in Johto, I think it was? Or was it in Sinnoh? I'm not sure, but he was robbed of it at some point, and I was furious. I was like, he should have won there. Wish, wish I was 10. I wish I was 10 years old when, Pokemon won, 2 years ago. Whenever not Pokemon, whenever Ash finally became a Pokemon Master or finally won a region, I wish I was 10 years old then, because I bet then I'll still enjoy watching Pokemon, and I would actually be super hyped about him finally winning a region, alright? Because the entirety of my childhood, Ash, every time he goes not to the finals, but he gets high up there in the tournament, loses every time. You were thinking, oh, maybe next season he wins. Nah, nope. Okay, well, I guess they're gonna have to drag it on. They're getting good money. Like, it makes sense. But yeah, as a kid, I always got furious. I really wanted Ash to get his W. That was his dream, right? Become a Pokemon Master. Dang. Dang it. Oh well. At least the kids of right now are enjoying the glory of Goku. Not Goku. God damn it. How did Goku come up, man? What does Goku have anything? Does he have anything to do with this? When Ash Ketchum. God damn it. When Ash finally became. I can't speak right now for some reason. When Ash finally became Pokemon Master or whatever, won a region, whatever. I'm sure the kids right now are happy about it, that they got to experience it. They probably grew up thinking, ha, those guys that came 10 years before us, did never got to experience the hype we did. And, they're kind of right, I guess. They're kind of right. Okay, anyway, alright, that's how we got to Pokemon. Might have thought being a TV kid. Okay, we're going through this pretty slowly here. Alright, let's go back to the visual novel again. It seemed that Battler had joined in at first. Let's go! More Battler! Yes! Alright, deepening his relationship with Maria, but he had gotten up early that morning and so was gradually attacked by waves of drowsiness. That's tough. You good, Battler? You tired?
Oh yeah. 大きなあくびだね。
I can do a big yawn. Can you fake a yawn? I'll try faking a yawn right now. Okay, that was pretty terrible. It's man. Alright, whatever. Let's go back. I'm making too big of a deal with this.
朝がずいぶん早かったんじゃないのかい?
Did you get up really early this morning?
ま、そんなとこだよ。緊張が解けて、雨の音を聞いてるうちに眠くなってきちまった。
緊張？ んだけ態度でかそうにしてて緊張なんてしてたのかよ。
一応俺なりにはな。
He's still tired. Battler gave a great yawn once again and slowly laid down on the sofa. He really did look tired. George and the others had started talking to him, taking his yawns as a sign of boredom, but when they realized he really was sleepy, they decided to let him be. Oh, wow. They thought he was faking it. Wow. Or not faking it, but they thought he was bored.
おやおや、食事の後にすぐ横になるとサバになると申しますよ。
Is that true? A mackerel. Alright.
冗談よせやい。
But it's true. I have been told that you shouldn't lay down right after sleeping. It's true.
ゴーダさん、今夜は子牛のステーキだって言ってたぜ。
Sorry. Lay down after eating. I don't know what's going on with my speaking today. That's what we'll call it, I guess. It's horrible.
サバのステーキになっちまう。
He said that tonight will be called steak. In a minute, it's gonna end up as mackerel steak. Okay.
熊沢さん、こいつ本当に眠いらしい。毛布を持ってきてあげてくれないかな。
Hey, come on! Don't sleep right after eating. Easy. I mean, he could take a nap, I guess. What time is it? 1 p.m. or something? 1:30 p.m. Hey, you're a servant. Don't laugh at me.
さあどうぞ。
Okay, thank you, Grandma Chio. Grandma Chio, Basan. Is that what Battler calls her? Didn't he call her Basan? At least that's common. I've heard that a lot, at least when it comes to old women in Japanese media. They'll be like Basan, I think. Kumasawa brought a blanket from over from the shelf. The spacious parlor wasn't cold, but the air had gotten a little chilly. So when the blanket was placed over Battler, he immediately wrapped himself up in it and curled up like a turtle retreating into its shell. Yeah, you're gonna sleep immediately, bro. If I lay down anywhere, I ain't sleeping. You put a blanket over me, I'm snoozing. Done. I'm out. Cold.
本当に眠かったんだね。何時かに起きる？起こしてあげるよ。
Oh, thanks, George. Wake me up in about, I don't know, 40 minutes.
あ、いや、特に希望は。
Wake me up in 6 hours.
なんか用があったら起こしてくれりゃいいし。なんにもねえんならずっと眠らせてくれりゃいいぜ。
Imagine Battler goes to sleep and then he goes to the tea party. Ooh, huh? Where am I? Huh? Wait, Beatrice? Berncastle? What? You're both here? Hey, yo, I thought I was just going to sleep. I don't think. So, wait a minute. Was this all a setup? You guys wanted me to join you guys here in Purgatory. What's up? What's up, witches? Oh, and Kanon's gonna be there too for no reason. Kanon's gonna be there too. Yo, Kanon! Is this your first time meeting Berncastle, Kanon? Hell yes, he is. Okay. No, we haven't seen Berncastle since the Unhuman party, so 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 I don't know if she's gonna come back again. I doubt she won't. But yeah, I mean, we'll see.
おやすみ。
Oyasumi, pun pun. Nah, just Oyasumi. Alright, good night.
バトラー寝ちゃうの？お昼寝
Nap time.
お昼寝マリアもする
Hell yeah, let's sleep together, Mario. Let's go.
こらマリア、
What? The kid wants to sleep! What? She's had enough of TV. Come on.
バトラは眠いんだから放っておいてあげなきゃ。
Okay.
熊沢さん、もう一枚毛布をもらえるかな。
Well, yeah. Wait. Wait. You said you're gonna leave. You scolded her, telling her to leave Battler alone, and now you're asking Kumasawa to get another blanket for her, which is exactly what she wanted to. She wanted to sleep as well. What? Are you with her or not with her? It was doubtful that Maria really wanted to take a nap. Oh, okay, I see. She probably just saw Battler wrapped up in a blanket and wanted to do the same. Yeah, we're playing a game! Wrapping up. When she received the blanket from Kumasawa, she joyfully wrapped herself up in it and set up camp again in front of the TV. Okay. Adorable.
せっかく6年ぶりにいとこがみんな揃ったってのによ。こいつ今回の親族会議の主賓だって自覚全然ねえな。
Come on, let me sleep! Damn! Also, that talk of sleeping, me and Maria, I know it's completely different, reminded me of Spy Family. The anime just recently come out, right? Where episode 3 just came out recently. Man, I remember the episode 1 at the end when we had Lloyd sleeping with Anya on the couch, just like this, similar to this. Very cute. Very cute. She saw her dad sleeping, just like super comfortably, and she went, "Okay, I'll sleep with you." Very cute. I'm really liking Spy Family, so yeah. 3 episodes in, I I was hooked 5 minutes into Spy Family. Such a great concept. I love the concept of a spy man with a telepath little girl, little adorable little girl, who's a telepath. She should hide the fact that she's a telepath to her dad. Oh, I love it. And episode 2 as well, introducing introducing the mother. Ah, the assassin, right? And then they went out whenever whenever they were out doing anything. She kept just staring at uh, different objects of killing, right? They went to this museum or and she saw painting of a guillotine and she was just staring at it. Just blushing. Or when they were eating steak, I think, just like here, we're about to eat calf steak here in Umineko. She held the knife, just going. Ah. I love all 3 characters. Really liking Spy Family right now. Anyway, this scene just reminded me of Spy Family for some reason. Just them sleeping in the parlor like this. Ah, very cute. All right.
聞こえてるぞ。
Oh, well.
のんびり昼飯を食って、しかも外は台風で雨。何もすることがねえってことは、つまり俺の出番じゃねえってことさ。
It's not my turn yet.
それはどうかな。何も起こらないから何もしないなんて受け身の姿勢じゃ人生は退屈だよ。
Interesting philosophy, George.
違うぜ。そういう意味じゃない。なんつうのかな。こういう時、俺はこう思うことにしてる。
What way, Battler?
出番じゃねえんだよ。
It isn't your turn. It isn't your turn. Am I supposed to be thinking of this like a chess game? Turn-based?
こいつがお芝居だったならさ、俺の出番じゃねえってことなんだよ。
So like a play, not like a chess game. Like a play. Okay.
だったら、舞台袖でおとなしくしてるに限るってわけさ。
Whose turn is it then? The typhoon? Beatrice? Alright, stay on the wings.
自分の人生はいつだって自分が主人公だろ。
Well, in this case, he's also the main character of the whole story. He's also the main character of Umineko. But you're also right, Jessica. Everyone is the main character of their own lives. So in a way, I am just as much a protagonist as you're a protagonist, Jessica, as people watching this video are protagonists of their own lives. So, yeah.
そんな脇役根性でどうすんだよ。
I mean, maybe in the grand scale. Nah, there's been times when in the grand scale of things, I've been the supporting actor, right? There have been times I've been in a situation where, you know what, I'm the side character here. Those two main characters, right? Then there are times where I'm the main character. Sometimes supporting character role is fitting, Sometimes, even though it's weird because you're technically the main character. But to be fair, sometimes main characters in stories as well do supporting character stuff. They don't always act like main characters at all times. In fact, that would be kind of boring if all they did was act like the main character all times, right? If anything, the main character should feel like a real person that can be both can both work as a main character but a supporting character, just told from his perspective or their perspective. I mean,
自分から進んで舞台に上がらなきゃ。
yourself without being pushed.
そういう意味じゃね
That's also not what you mean.
え。今は俺の出番じゃねえって言いたいのさ。
Okay, you've said that 3 times. So what do you really mean? Okay, battler.
悪いな。眠くて思考がめちゃくちゃだ。勘弁してくれ。
Let him be. Okay.
確かに眠くてなんだか支離滅裂なことを言ってるね。もうそっとしてあげようよ。
Yeah, kind of funny how they decided to leave him alone and then they pestered him about this whole it's his turn to do something. What was that about?
私は聞き捨てならねえぜ。
Okay, then make sure to talk to him about it after he wakes up if you remember. If you really can't let it slide that much.
自分の人生はいつだって自分が主人公だよ。ちょっとそのあたり本格的にバトラーと議論したいけどな。
Okay. Interesting. We'll see if that ends up happening.
寝ぼけてるだけだよ。深く考えちゃダメさ。
Too seriously.
なんかさ、自分は主役になれないから舞台に上がりたくないみたいな根性。なぜだかすっげえうぜえって思って。
I wonder why. Jessica did get up on stage and do a whole play, literally, during the school festival. Saying you don't want to get up on stage because you can't be the main character. Something about it really pissed me off. I wonder why. Why did that piss her off that much? Now I'm just thinking about all the things with Jessica's character and why something like that would piss her off that much. I wonder why. Doesn't seem like she even knows it herself. She's saying something about that really pissed me off. So it doesn't seem like she's fully aware of it herself. Why did that piss her off so much? There has to be some character reason, well, character explanation for why she might feel that way, right? Something like that really pissed me off. I wonder. Because he can't be the main character. Okay, we'll keep going for now. They just vanished? Alright, with distant eyes, Jessica gazed out the window at the grey rose garden obscured by rain. When she put her forehead up against the glass, it felt as though the pleasantly cool sensation would chase away memories that she didn't want to remember. Oh! Memories that she didn't want to remember. Okay.
まだ君の出番じゃなかったってことなのか。
Is that it?
じゃあいつ君は舞台に上がるんだよ。
When will you get up on stage? Now I'm wondering what these memories are. What are these Jessica memories? It wasn't your turn yet, was that it? Okay. In that case, who is the main character on this stage? Whoa! Wait. What? Where are we going to the Unhumans?
もうやりたい放題
Oh
じゃ
my
ねえ
god.
かよ。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, 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 guys. I swear to God. I swear to God. You guys. I swear to God. I swear to God, guys. I swear. I swear. I swear. Earlier, when I was talking about how Batman would go to the unhuman realm, I swear that was just a joke. I swear I didn't, like, look ahead or something. No freaking way, man. What? Earlier? No way, man. No way. It was just a joke. I was like, haha, yeah, Batman's gonna go to sleep. He's gonna go to the unhuman realm and meet up with Beatrix and Burncastle. Haha. Nah. What? That's actually happened. It was a joke. No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't know whether to say I called that or you guys probably don't believe me. You guys probably think I watched that. I swear I didn't. I'm just as confused. What? You're just doing whatever you goddamn want. What? I really did not think this was gonna happen. Alright, let's keep going.
なんだこりゃよ。
Man, it's almost like I'm writing this story. Guys, secretly I've written Umineko, guys. I don't know. Okay, well, if Burncastle doesn't appear, and only I'm guessing Beatrice is gonna appear here, right? If Burncastle doesn't appear, then I guess I'm only half right, because I did say Burncastle is gonna appear here too, but that very probably doubtfully probably won't appear. But what even is this Witch Realm? Where are we going? What is this? You know, I called it the Unhuman Party because that's what the description said before I entered it. But I guess it's because Unhuman is everything. It's not just witches, right? It's inclusive of witches, demons, devils, whatever it is, all that stuff. So that's why I called it the Unhuman Party, this Unhuman Realm. But what even is it? Where are we? Are we in some other fragment of the universe? Where are we at? Man, I'm still so fascinated by how I was talking about how, oh yeah, Batman's gonna go to sleep, and he ended up here. Oh my god, man. Okay.
めちゃくちゃじゃねえか。
This is just demented. If Canon appears too, I said earlier that Canon would appear too. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Alright. Alright, why have you brought me here again, Beatrice? What do you want to talk to me about?
そなたがわらわを否定する根拠とする18人だの19人だのという理論が実に滑稽だったのでな。
Which is as basis to deny me was truly ludicrous, you see? How so?
指し手を変えてみたまでよ。
Right, you literally became a 19th person. But Battler didn't see you. That was one of the things I was most excited about. Battler seeing you in your human form. But you only went to Canon and made him kneel. What was that about? Show yourself to Battler. Or just show yourself in the parlor. Oh, imagine that. Imagine you just show up in the parlor. Oh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. It would be nuts. Alright. What was Battler's argument regarding 18 or 19 people? Right. His argument was that the more a 19th person is likely to exist, the less likely it actually is, right? Because the 19th person is trying so hard to make themselves exist, but they haven't shown themselves, which is why Battler didn't believe in it. So I guess Beatrice's approach this time was just, okay, human form, I'm here, I'm showing myself. Alright? Now you can't say I haven't shown myself. you know, you could say that. Okay, yeah. Somehow I tricked the killings of Hideyoshi and Eva. Somehow you could say you know, I killed the 6 people in the storehouse. Somehow you could say I took down Natsuhi and Kanon and Kumasawa, Genji, Nanjo, and of course and of course the 4, the rest of the 4, right? You could say that, right? Oh, I did some crazy, you know, that it wasn't her, right? Some crazy stuff happened, but at this point she's just shown herself. She's just gone, okay, you didn't believe me then? Alright, I'll try this approach. Here I am, I'm a human, I'm wearing the same clothes as Jessica. Hello. Oh man. Okay. Alright. Oh, so did you Chrissy see? Okay.
そなたがわらわを否定する最大の根拠は単にわらわが駒としてゲーム版に並ばなかったからというだけのこと。
Exactly. That she didn't show herself as a human. So now she has. She's now a piece on the game board.
ならばこうしてクイーンを先に指せばいいだけの話ではないか。
Oh, she's calling herself the queen, but you're a witch. You're not a queen. Are you? Maybe you're both. I mean, I would not call you a queen. Maybe Kanon would. I mean, he's now simping for you, right? He's now joined your side. Well, he hasn't really joined her side. He's just doing what must be done for Shannon. So.
初手にてクイーンに道を開けるはチェスの王道ではないか。
Is that? It might be. I don't know. I'm not a chess player. Ads is. Ads might know about this. Ads is my friend of mine, by the way. I've done videos with him on my channel. Ads just played plenty of chess. He's much better than I am. He's pretty experienced. But anyway, I guess it is opening the path for the queen in the first move. All right. And I guess she's the queen. She's opening the path for herself. Battle's not happy about this. So I'm kinda lost as well, because can Battler only communicate with Beatrice if he's sleeping? So wait, did Beatrice force Battler to become sleepy so that she could bring him over to this realm and talk to him? Is that how it all works? Maybe? But then I'm thinking something else here. I'm thinking Battler. I'm thinking Battler. Let's see. Because Battler's only annoyed by Beatrice and talking about her and talking about how she doesn't exist in this realm. Is he hiding information about her? Or her existence, or not her existence, but is he not talking about this whole witch stuff in the parlor on purpose? It's not my stage yet. It's not my turn yet, Battler said. I'm not the main character right now. So maybe he was talking about it like chess, like as I was talking about earlier, and maybe it wasn't a play, but it has. No, it was a play because he mentioned that it was a play, and then Jessica came about talking about plays. Yeah, I'm wondering, does Battler in the parlor know the events of episode 1 and know what's going on between him and Beatrice and this battle of wits between him and Beatrice? Or is it only Sleepy Time Battler that has gone to this other realm that is aware of what's going on? Because if Parlor Battler right now knows about the events of episode 1 and knows he's been pulled in another fragment of reality almost, where the events of episode 1 are happening again, except in a different manner, then I wonder. I wonder what Battler's plan is then. What is Battler's plan? We've seen Beatrice's plan, right? Opening the move for the queen. What is Battler's plan? Can I accept something like this? But you haven't seen her yet, Battler. Only Kirie Genji, Kanon has seen her. And I guess technically Shannon too, but you know, Shannon is Shannon. Oh!
魔女が歩いて玄関からやってきただと
Right! Rosa and Mari also saw her. But I think that's everyone that's seen her. Now Battler is aware that she just came walking in right through the entrance hall. Battler in the parlor should not be aware of this. Because Battler wasn't there when she just waltzed through the entrance hall. Unless Kiria told him. Are you telling me... How does this work? How is this working? How are the mechanism of this? Because... Maybe it's like a... Okay, I'm gonna do... Okay, it's just... I'm gonna do a... I'm gonna compare this to Attack on Titan right now. So if you haven't seen Attack on Titan, I won't spoil it. But if you have seen it, you'll know what I mean. So... I'm thinking this may be a situation of similar to Attack on Titan. Right after the events of episode 1 happened, alright? Battler and Beatrice are doing an they may be doing an Eren and Zeke moment, right? You guys get what I mean, right? They're not actually. They're just watching the events unfold, but they're not actually interacting. Well, not properly at least. We kind of saw how Zeke and stuff was interacting with Grisha. But you know what I mean, right? They're not interacting with the world, but they're like a third perspective watching things happen in episode 2 right now. That's one way to think about it. Or one logical explanation for what's going on right now. I say logical, none of this is logical. The second one is whenever Battler goes to sleep or something, he gets taken up to this purgatory world or whatever, or the universe where he's with Beatrice. Those are kind of the two options I have right now, right? Between Battler being a different version of himself in this world with Beatrice, watching over the events of episode 2, like Eren and Grisha in Attack on Titan, or well, it's not like Eren Grisha, because Eren Grisha was just watching memories. We were just looking at memories. Another rendition, basically. Similar sort of concept. Or Battler comes here every time he goes to sleep, or something, or every time he's unconscious or something. Alright, we'll just keep going. I'm sure it'll be explained eventually. I'm theorizing too much here. I'm going too deep into it. Let's just keep going.
ふざけるじゃね
なんだなんだ。前回のゲームではそなたに散々自由に手を進めさせたぞ。
It's true. She wasn't really she was a player in the game. It's just she was an outsider. She wasn't in the game.
こたびはわらわがそなたの手に合わせて駒を動かしたに過ぎん。初手にてもう降参か。
くそったれ
Up yours? What?
ふざけるな
What does up yours mean? Up yours.
誰が降参なんかするかってんだ上等な差し手だぜ好きに進めればいいじゃねえか
Just keep on playing however you like. Okay.
なるほどなまだまだお前の手番は終わってないってわけだ好きに手を進めりゃいい今のうちに十分な陣形を築いとく俺が必ずしのぐ必ず詰める
Okay.
言い訳なんてされたくねえ存分に来やがるってんだ
Okay. Battler saying come at me at your best, because later you're gonna give me excuses when you lose. I like that mindset, sure.
まだまだこの程度じゃ魔女なんて認められるわけがねえぜそうささっきマリアのお菓子を魔法で直したように見えたが
Battler did see that too. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, this is different. Now this has to be this has to be some outsider perspective. There's no way this battler and the battler in the parlor right now are the same person. But maybe this... I don't know how it works. You know, I don't know how it works. I'm thinking this is just a battler watching over from another or another realm, basically, watching over what's going on. It looks like he fixed Maria's candy with magic.
実は同じお菓子をもう一つ懐に忍ばせていて芝居がかった方法ですり替えてあたかも魔法で直したみたいに見せただけかもしれない
Okay, nice explanation.
ああそうさそうに決まってるダメだぜ全然ダメだぜ
Alright.
ほうほう。ローザは歌詞が蝶に散る瞬間を見たぞ。
Yeah, that was a party trick according to Battler. Rosa did see that. That's another thing I'm wondering. Rosa did see that and she got the letter. What's Rosa gonna do about that? What's Rosa gonna say? I really hope Rosa plays a big role this episode. Let's see. Because the fact that she's the messenger this time around, yes. Let's see if she does play a bigger role.
知らねえよそんなのは幻覚か手品かさもなきゃ見間違いだろ
Okay, wait! Wait. Now I'm getting a different interpretation. That was a hallucination or a trick, or otherwise she just saw it wrong. Is he implying that he saw that event happening from Rosa's perspective? Does that mean they're not really a third person watching in? Maybe they're going inside different characters' perspective and watching things happen. So if Rosa sees a hallucination of something, Battler and Beatrice saw it too? But no, how does it work then when Beatrice walked in the entrance hall? Did they then take in to see it from Kiria's perspective as she was walking through the entrance hall? And what about when she went up the stairs? Genji's perspective as well? She just saw it wrong. Interesting. I don't really know what's going on with the perspectives here, but let's keep going.
大した問題じゃね
That isn't a big problem.
説明のつかぬ部分はさまつと切り捨てたか。なるほど。それがそなたの受け手であるな。墓穴を掘ったぞ。
I have?
後ろ宮バトラー。
Yeah, that's me. You really like laughing. Do you stop laughing at some point though? Are we gonna have, you know, I don't know, scenes with you in it for a longer stretch of time? You know, a decently longer stretch of time where you don't laugh at all? That would be crazy. I mean, if you're gonna keep cackling though, go ahead.
お前の手番はまだ先だぞ。
Okay, now we're back into this whole it being your turn yet talk, okay?
もうしばらくわらわの手番を進めさせてもらう。
Allow me to continue my move for a little longer.
まだまだこれからだぞ。魔女の手番は。
Wait! That's the name of the episode! Oh! Oh! Damn! Okay, what was episode 1 called again? Legend, right? Legend of the Golden Witch, something along those lines? Okay, so that makes sense, yeah, Legend, because that's when we first learned about the legend of... Okay, yep, and at the end, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Turn of the Golden... Because when I first saw this title, when I saw episode 2, I didn't know what it meant, but now... Oh, okay. And that's when we had that little talk about whose turn it is and Jessica. Okay. I like that. Okay. So it seems like the episode titles are actually, well, obviously they are, but they're very much directly related to what the episodes are happening. Okay, so that's why. So that's why the future episodes are kept hidden. Because imagine the last episode, it's like Death of the Golden Witch. Imagine that's what episode 8 is called. Bruh, that would suck. That would suck. It would suck to get spoiled by something like that or something ridiculous. Okay, so I gotta keep that in mind. Don't don't well, let's not like let's not read up on episode names. Good thing I don't know any. I just know this one. I think the first one was Legend of the Golden Witch, right? And I have Turn of the Golden Witch or Turn of the Witch. Yeah, Turn of the Golden Witch. Some of the third is gonna be called the weight of the the weight of the Golden Witch, because then it's gonna be Battler's turn, right? Get it? Right? Because Battler's turn in episode 3, and then in episode 4 it's the conclusion of the Golden Witch. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm making dumb titles. I'm sure we're gonna have more brilliant names for episodes. Okay, but good to know that the episodes are relevant. When I saw Legend of the Golden Witch in episode 1, I didn't think about it too much, even after the end. But now, okay. Alright. Allow me to keep me for a little longer. It isn't your turn yet. It has barely begun the turn of the Golden Witch. So, yeah. And Jessica's getting mad at Battler, saying that it's always your turn because you're the protagonist. And that really irritated her. I wonder how that's gonna play in. And something about Jessica's memories, something about her past. I wonder how all that is gonna play in. Let's just keep it moving for now. Okay, seems we're gonna go back to the mansion. Okay. That was fun though. That was fun. I like that. No burn castle or cannon, so I was only half right. I was half right. What is this, the end of the episode? Oh, no, yeah, not quite. I was half right. I was half right in saying that once Battler went to sleep, he'd oh wow, it's nighttime now. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I was only half right about saying that once Battler went to sleep, he'd go to the unhuman realm and meet up with the witches. Man, I'm still so amazed that I called that. I didn't even call it though, to be fair, because I didn't think it was actually gonna happen. It was really a joke. It really was. I didn't actually think it was gonna be true. Anyway, when they started hearing Battler snores, the relatives went their separate ways, leaving the parlor and letting Battler sleep in sounds. Okay. Okay, so we have been recording for about an hour. We'll record a bit longer. We'll go a bit longer. Even though it had been so lively in the parlor with so many people gathered there, when all of them scattered at once and were sucked into the vast mansion, it created an eerie sound with no sound except that of the rain. Okay, I can hear the rain, yeah. If I shut up now, you guys can listen to the rain? Okay, I can't hear the rain. Not gonna lie. No, not gonna lie, I can't hear it now. Maybe it was just my hallucination. Haha, like Rosa. Haha. Okay, maybe not. Alright. Wake up, Battler.
Yeah.
Here's the man that predicted his own death. What's up, Rudolph? What's up?
そんな人間には一度も会ったことはないぜ。兄貴は。
Aniki? So is he talking to Eva right now? I wonder if Rudolph predicted his own death. What if he knows that the witch exists? What if he's having those exact same sort of discussions with Beatrice as Battler? He's also having those discussions. What if? What if? What if that's what's actually going on? What if Beatrice is playing with all of us right now? We're playing with all of our minds, and she's talking with every single family member, including Maria. You know she's talking to Maria, right? She pulls every single family member to her own witch realm and playing games with them. I don't think it's quite like that, but it's clear Rudolph has something, whether it's about Beatrice or not, that we don't know of yet. There's also Cross and the Gold, yeah, and Nazi, yeah, I mean, a bunch of stuff can be brought up. There's also the question of why the hell Eva put that receipt there. That is, I'm gonna be angry if that question isn't answered, because that makes no sense. Why did she just put a receipt there and remember exactly where she put it by the millimeter? Yeah, nah. I am not letting this story go without getting that explained, which I'm sure it will. I'm sure there's a reason she did it. Again, there's a lot of mysteries right now. It is a mysterious visual novel, right? With a lot of mysteries that will still need to be resolved. All right, I've never once met a person like that on a key. I guess she's talking, to Eva, I guess. Because if it was Kraus, he would have said Aniki, right? Aneki's big sister.
会ったことなんてないわ。
Never met her.
キリエさん、本当なの？
Oh! They're talking about the witch. I was like, what the hell are they talking about? The witch, of course. Of course.
私もちょっと玄関ホールに出た時に挨拶をしただけです。
Even I only greeted her quickly when she came to the entrance hall.
20歳ちょっとくらいに見えたわ。
Okay, we're finally getting. Okay, well, this is by Kyrie's guesstimations here. A little over 20. Finally getting an age range for how human Beatrice looks like. Remember, human Beatrice. Which Beatrice we know she's 1,000. Okay, a little over 20, which I agree with her. If I looked at Beatrice, you asked me how old she was. Although, hard to say because she is an anime caricature, so really she could look like anything between 16 and early 20s. Right? I'm not wrong, right? I mean, I've seen 16-year-olds in anime being as old as well, looking like Beatrice. Actually, Jessica. I mean, she's not 16. She's 18, but still. Jessica, again, if you told me she was 18 or if you told me she was early 20s, right? Although, nah, I do have to say, Beatrice does look older than in human form. She does look older than Jessica, to be fair. I don't know what it is that makes her look a little older, but she does look 5 years older or something. I don't know why. Jessica does look more like a teenager than a 20s person to me. I don't know, but Beatrice does look like a. I don't know. Hard to say. Kiria though, yeah, she looks like an adult. You can tell she looks like an adult. This is, yeah. Anyway, back to them talking about the witch.
私は名乗ったんだけど、彼女は名乗らなかった。
Oh, you know who she is.
源氏さんに案内されて2階へ登っていくのを見たの。
なら源氏さんを見つけて直接話を聞いた方が早いやろ。
Could do that.
しかし妙な雲行きになってきよったな。
What a strange turn of affairs. Haha, turn of affairs. Turn of the Golden Witch. The mystery woman had spoken to Kiria. Without naming herself, she had sneered that Kiria already had a vague idea of who she was. Correct. And the person that brought to mind was her lookalike, the witch of the portrait. Yay! We get to see this new portrait again. Woo! New Beatrice portrait. Nice.
そいつは自分が肖像画の魔女様だとそう言いたいってのかよ。
It seems like she was Rudolph. She's trying to say that she's the witch of the portrait.
私はそういう意味で笑ったんだろうと理解したわ。私とは初対面でも、私があなたの5歳だと知っているような口ぶりだった。
That's what I understood her to be laughing at. Okay.
姉貴、
Big sister.
本当にそんな奴は知らないんだな。
You really don't know someone like that. Why is he questioning his big sister so much? No, it makes sense actually. No, it makes sense. Yeah, what am I on about? Of course. Because his big sister is obviously is directly related to him and the Ishiromiya family. And considering Cross isn't here, Eva will be the one that, if someone knew something, Eva will be the one that knew the most out of Kirie and Hideyoshi. So it only makes sense that he's asking his big sister. Okay, that's my bad. You're right. That's my bad. I was like, because I was thinking, why specifically Aneki? Why specifically Eva? Okay, that makes more. That when I think about it, yeah, makes sense. What about Genji then? Are they gonna ask Genji directly? They could. It's still not time to sleep. Yeah, is it? It doesn't seem like to me like it's time to sleep yet. You could go ask Genji, right? I'm sure Genji will explain.
くどいわよ。そんな金髪女、この屋敷に出入りしたところなんて見たこともない。
She's never seen a blonde woman like that going around this mansion. Okay.
そんなようなことはどうでもええで。
Why not? Why not? How? Because the question then doesn't the question come up to Hideyoshi of how she came here? Right? Did she use the boat just like we did? When? When did she arrive? How did she, who made her arrive? Who made her come? Why does it not matter? I feel like if it's your mansion, right, and the siblings, well, they may not own the mansion, right? I mean, they should know who's visiting, right? I mean, it makes sense.
問題はその女が自分はベアトリーチェだと名乗り、お父さんの財産管理人を名乗った場合の方や。
Hideyoshi's like, we don't care if she's the witch. No, sorry, that's not what I'm saying. We don't care if a woman appeared here that looks exactly like the witch from the portrait. We don't care. We're here, we care about business. If that witch comes in here, claims to be Beatrice, and claims to be the manager of father's assets, then what do we do? Business. I don't care about this family's history with witches. I just want that hidden gold for myself. If she starts calling herself Beatrice, and she wants a piece of that gold, hell no. Okay. Alright.
あるいは愛人の娘を自称して遺産の分配を要求するつもりかしら。
They're all thinking about business. We don't care about who she is or what this blonde woman is about, right? We don't care if that's his mistress's daughter or is some witch, whatever. If she starts calling herself Beatrice and comes out here just saying she deserves a portion of the inheritance, what do? We need business. Alright, we mean business here. We've come here strictly for business. We don't care about family. We want the money. Oh man, okay.
いずれにせよ、とんでもないジョーカーが紛れ込んだものね。
Joker.
兄さんが呼んだの？
He sounds so cross.
それともお父様が？
Kinzo. I'll tell you this, Eva. It seems like neither of them called her. Alright.
まずいな。俺たちは兄貴をうまく言いくるめりゃなんとかできるものと思ってきた。
Hey, I'll tell you this, Rudolph. It would not have worked out anyway, so this Joker may play out in your favor. Although, you already knew you were gonna die that night, so... I don't know anymore.
しかしこれじゃ話が振り出しに戻っちまう。
Takes us back to square one.
あなたが私の知らないところでどんな策謀を巡らしてたのか知らないけれど
She calls her husband. She calls her husband baby. Okay.
どうも少しは対策を立てる時間を得られたみたいね
To form a counter strategy. Right, because she didn't immediately go to the lunch table and or parlor to say, "Oh, hey, by the way, I'm Beatrice. I want the money. Bye." You have been given time, to be fair. Alright.
ああ、その金髪姉ちゃんが晩飯の席で突然現れて俺らの度肝を抜くのに比べたら今からわずかな時間でも対策を協議できる方がマシだ。
Okay, more than anything right now, what's on my mind is Rosa never brought up the matter of Beatrice during the table, and she never brought up the letter that she was supposed to read out for the family. So two things regarding Rosa there. What's going on, Rosa? I wonder what Rosa's thinking. It's just like with Natsu. I wonder why she didn't tell everyone else about the gold that Cross had found in episode 1. It's the same sort of concept here. Why did Rosa not say anything about Beatrice? Obviously Kitty is saying it, so obviously Rosa knows something. Maybe she doesn't want them to think that she's crazy. She's hallucinating and going crazy, which would make sense. She's the youngest daughter, right? There's a lot of there's a lot of pressure on her to be, you know, a sensible person, right? And she starts not making sense. Everyone's gonna just look down on her, right? Whereas if it was Cross or something, he could be more not confident, because he himself calls himself a hesitated man, right? But more direct on the approach, not having to worry as much about being looked down upon for being the youngest sibling, which I totally know how that feels like. I totally know how that feels like, Rosa. I know how that feels like, being the youngest sibling. I know how it feels like. Anyway, okay. Right.
何しに現れたかわからへん以上撃てる対策もかけられとるで。向こうの狙いは何なんや。
If you don't know what she came to do, what could she be after? Who knows? Hey, I'll tell you this. If what we've seen so far is true, then she's after something that no way in a million years could you guys predict. That's what I'll say, if what we've seen so far is true. Because she's after having Battler believe in her. That's what she's after. No way! No way! Are they gonna predict something like that and be able to form a proper counter strategy? So you might as well give up.
決まってるでしょ。
It's obvious, okay? According to Eva, it's obvious.
お父様の遺産の正当な後継者だと言い張るためよ。お父様は未だにベアトリーチェの虜なのよ。その娘がいたなら全財産を譲りたいと言い出すはずだわ。妙な遺言状でも突きつけてくるかもしれない。
She might even thrust some strange will before us. Right, if Kinzo and Beatrice had a daughter, you want to say he wants to hand her all of his assets. Now I'm thinking, if according to them, Beatrice, right, looks like she's barely 20 or a little over 20. How old must Kinzo have been back then to give birth to her? If that is true, Kinzo must have been, well, in his late 50s then, right? Something along those lines, maybe. So close to 60. I wonder if it's, because what I'm thinking is, I wonder if it's biologically possible to even give birth at that point. You know what I'm saying? How old can a human male be until he stops being able to give birth? Right? You get what I'm saying? I'm assuming the age at least is higher than for a woman, for a female, because for females, right, it's what, close to 50-ish, right? When you're closing in on 50, you can't really, I don't think if you're a 50-year-old woman you can give birth at that point. I could be wrong. It obviously depends on the person, but I think if you're 50-ish, at that point it's, or at least it's not impossible, it's gonna be rough if you're 50. I think at the very least I've never heard of an older woman give birth. I've never heard of a 60 something year old woman giving birth. That's something I've actually never heard of, but it's probably possible. I don't know. Same thing with a male. It could be possible. I don't know. I don't want to Google it, because yeah. Yo, Amin, why is that in your search history? and yeah, I'm just gonna say, oh yeah, I was playing so I was reading Umineko, and I was wondering if it was possible for Kinzo to be giving birth to Beatrice a little over 20 years ago. And yeah, I mean, I feel like that explanation is so out there that they'd believe me. It's so nuts that they just go, okay, you know what, There is no way you came up with that. There's no way you came up with that lie unless you set it up. So I believe you. But even then, yeah, I'm not googling that. But we're just gonna go with it's probably possible. Yeah, I'm thinking if he was in his, because you know she could be 23. If which case you know something along those lines, right? I'm thinking. We know Beatrix is not a human, but I'm thinking from their perspective, from Eva and Hideyoshi and stuff. I'm thinking, yeah, 50s, 50-year-old guy, mid 50-year-old guy can maybe give birth. Maybe. When I say give birth, I obviously mean impregnate. I think so. Probably, right? I don't know. Listen, when I've never Googled that in my life, obviously. I don't know, I don't, and you know, it's not, I mean, it might be common knowledge, but I feel like it's something I learned about in probably middle school at some point, right? Probably ninth grade or something, right? We probably had, yeah, we had a whole week where we learned about sexuality and stuff in middle school. I remember that week. So I'm sure at one point during that week we learned all about uh, when people are so old that they can't give birth anymore. I'm sure we had that thing, but I've just forgotten it because it happened 10 years ago. Yeah, so you know, I'll just keep going. I'm thinking about it too much. He might even thrust some strange will before us.
そりゃ裁判沙汰にすれば半分の4分の1は主張できるかもしれないけど
A quarter of a half of it, that's too little, no?
多分決着するまで遺産分割はできなくなるわよ
You probably won't be able to split the inheritance until that was resolved. Okay.
So それは困る私もルドルフも
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's also a problem for Kraus and Rosa just as much.
もちろんローザもね
They don't care about Kraus. Obviously they don't. But you know, I wanted to mention Kraus because I care about Kraus. You know, I mean, this visual novel has been super just anti-Kraus other than Nazi, obviously. So you know, I want to give my own personal little support for Kraus. I want the best for Kraus. You know, I at least want better for Kraus than for Eva. Just a tiny bit more. But you know, I feel like the visual novel it wants me to hate on Eva, so I don't want to fall into the bait of hating Eva, so I won't. All right.
俺たちはそれぞれの都合で早急にまとまった金がいる。俺たち最大のウィークポイントってわけだ。
Oh, he even said weak point in Japanese. Nice, Rudolph.
なら狙いは何だ。キリエ、読めるか。
Can you tell Kirie? Oh, I really like how Rudolph's asking Kirie. I really like that. It shows that Rudolph is aware of Kirie's amazing deductive skills. Right? Kirie's awesome. I really like Kirie, actually. She seems very I don't know, she's very unique to me, right? Very unique character where she feels, I don't know. She feels pretty realistic, I want to say, right? She feels like a pretty realistic person. I feel like whenever I see Kirie talk and stuff, it's fairly realistic, right? It's believable, right? I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to say it better than that, but yeah. And I like that he's asking Kirie if she knows what they're after.
初耳なんだけれど、私たちには急ぎまとまったお金が必要だという前提があるのね。
We have an urgent need for a large sum of money, right? Right. Yes, basically.
キリエさん、男の商売には攻めの時にこそ 軍資金が入りようになることもあるんや。それを分かってえな。
When you're on the offensive in a man's business, that's the time you need funding. Right. Right, is Battle right now on the defensive? Because it's not his turn, it's the Golden Witch's turn. So he's Battle on the defensive. Now when he goes in the offensive, guys, you better fund him.
なーにルドルフ、キリエさんには話してなかったの？
Yeah, don't kidding about it, no.
すまん。隠してたわけじゃないんだ。
You kind of were. you didn't want her to worry, I bet.
実はちょいとした。
We've been having a bit of I bet Kira's gonna butt in and say, okay, that doesn't matter. Let's move on to the topic.
いいわ。
See?
あなたが私に話す必要がないと判断した話なんだから、それをこの場では追求しない。
You know what? You know what? Kiri is also she's also trusting. She trusts her husband. You know, I respect that. You know, he felt it was necessary, so I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Okay. I like that attitude. Nice.
それよりキュームは黄金の魔女様の狙いを探ることなんでしょ？
You know what? I like that, Kiri. I like that. I like that. I like that. She moved past the point of him not telling her. I love it when characters don't spend so much time on something that is less important. Right? Like, Umineko's done this a lot, actually. Even when Evan Hideyoshi found out that George was dating Shannon, they didn't spend too much time having Eva or Hideyoshi, you know, being disappointed in George for dating Shannon in episode 1, right? They mention for a second and then they move past it. I love that. I hate it when in shows you'll have something like that happen and your character will find out and then they'll be, rather than getting to the more important topic, to the more important situation, they'll just press this other character about this other thing that they just found out about, and I'm just there thinking, no man, just get back to the, oh, what are you doing, you know? So I like this attitude, actually. Nice change of pace. I like that. And yeah, I understand that some characters can be emotional, and Kiri is obviously not an emotional character, right? I mean, she's one of the more cool-headed characters, right? She doesn't panic very easily, so I get that, and I get someone like Jessica, for example. Yeah, Jessica is a great example of someone that will probably bust if you know she heard something like this. Like, what? You didn't tell me about it? What? You know, I bet Jessica would react like that. It would definitely be more within her character. But even then, even Eva, for example, would react really, really hard and stuff like that, right? And in episode 1, we moved past that really quickly. So I don't know. I'm glad. So even if Jessica were to react like that, I do hope that we move past it quickly. And Umineko's done a pretty solid job of not boring it with just pointless just two characters arguing about something that I feel would be completely pointless when the other matter should be much more important, the much more important focus. So anyway, let's keep it moving.
ああ、俺たちの話を整理した上で敵の打ってくる手が見えるか。
There's no way she would be able to. No way. Knowing everything that I know, there's no way. We'll see. We'll see. I'm really glad that he trusts her. To me, that tells me a lot about Rudolph, actually, that he trusts her with this and her chessboard thinking, her meta game. Anyway, Rudolph had a certain measure of trust in Kiri's unique thinking technique, chessboard thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This measure of trust, I like that. I like that because it shows that Rudolph isn't this just self-righteous, self-righteous. I don't think that's the word. Self-centered, maybe prick that just only thinks he's the best and he only cares about himself and, you know, doesn't care about Battler, doesn't care about his family, he's just doing his thing, right? Now it's just that Rudolph has that sort of compassion for others too, or trust others. I mean, obviously, this is gonna benefit Rudolph in the end, obviously. right? Because it is gonna benefit Rudolph because his economy, his business. But the fact that he trusts Kiria still, to me, says a lot about him. That that I don't feel was exactly how do I put it? Wasn't exactly focused on as much until now. He was till now was more focused on how Rudolph is just a haha, you know, prick that, or at least from Balder's perspective, haha, doesn't, you know, isn't really very dad-like, I would say. I don't think Rudolph is a very dad-like person, but yeah. But anyway, I like this. Of course, it didn't give him any more peace of mind than fortune-telling. But every time Rudolph was concocting some important strategy, he would give a great deal of thought to Kiria's advice. Wow, see, I like that. Damn. Wait a minute. Wait. It didn't give him any more peace of mind than fortune telling? Oh, it would for me. It would for me. You would give him. Come on. Trust in Kiria. Alright. For a while, Kiria pressed her finger against her forehead, considering. Okay.
今日の今日まで彼女が訪れることが伏せられていた以上、彼女は私たちに何らかのサプライズを与える目的があった。
One of her girls is some kind of surprise that she wants to give us. Okay.
それが財産なのか、親族としての認知なのかは分かりかねるわ。
Whether that has something to do with assets or being recognized as a relative. Okay.
でも今日の今日まで訪れることを伏せていたということは。
Here we go! The Kiria with the finger. Because her visit was kept hidden until today.
事前に知らせることで対応を打たれたくなかったと言えるかもしれない。
We can say that she didn't want to get hit with a countermeasure by notifying us in advance. Okay.
ということは、彼女の目的は対応を打たれると不利になるものらしい。
It seems her goal is one where it would be disadvantageous to her if we did take some countermeasure. Cool. I think I understood that sentence. I did understand the sentence.
わかる?
Yes, I think. It's like Kiria's asking me. You get it? Hey, you reading this? You get it? I think I get it. So, she's planning to surprise us in some way. And she didn't want us to be able to have time to think and to take a countermeasure. It would be disadvantageous to her if we did take some countermeasure. Okay.
なるほどな。例えば、親父が以前に書かせた遺言状そのものだとか、血縁の認知とそれを証明できるものだとか。
That's true. It's not like the epitaph. The epitaph has been clear to us. They've shown it to us. They wanted us to know about the epitaph. They wanted us to know about the portrait. They wanted us to know about the whole magic stuff. But her appearing, has to be today. That's true. It was something like a will which Dad had written previously, or acknowledgement of as a blood relative plus accompanying proof.
そういうものを持ってきたと仮定して。
Right. So like a will which Dad had written previously, right?
それが揺るぎないもので盤石な証拠だというなら、むしろそれは予告するはずだろうよ。
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. If it was complete rock solid proof, then it doesn't matter if she comes here today or a long time ago. She just needs to show it. You're right. Yeah, the fact that she did it today is to have us be panicked when she does show her fake proof that is an actual proof. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
そうね。むしろ疑う立場にある私たちに弁護士でも鑑定士でも連れてこさせて、グーの音も出ないくらいに事実を突きつけるべきなのよ。それができるならね。
Since we're in a position to doubt her, she should have made us bring our lawyers and experts and thrust some completely undeniable proof before us if she could. But she can't. She can't because she doesn't have that undeniable proof.
つまり奇襲狙いという時点で敵は真正面からの正攻法では勝てんちゅうことを意味するわけやな。
Just given that the enemy is aiming for a surprise attack, that alone tells us that she couldn't beat us with an honest attack from the front.
道理や。
Makes sense. It does make sense.
絶対勝てる切り札は堂々と切るに限るで。回りくどい切り方はむしろ切り札を曇らせるもんや。
I see. You gotta make an impression.
結論から言うと、皆さんがご就寝の遺産問題に直接もしくは間接的に絡む相当のサプライズが突きつけられると予想されるわね。おそらく向こうはそのインパクトだけでこちらを圧倒できるつもりでいる。
Under the impression that they will be able to overpower us with the impact of this alone. I see. I see. Now I'm thinking about what the contents of the letters are more than ever. And the fact that she gave them to Rosa. Okay.
しかしその何かは相当のインパクトを伴いながらも絶対ではない。
Head tilt.
つまりそこがこちらのつけ込む余地というわけね。
Enough leave it to take advantage of this, right?
あんたはほんま頭の切れるお人や。これだけでも分かればだいぶ心強いで。つまり相手のペースに飲み込まれるなっちゅうことやな。
Not get sucked into our opponent's pace.
結局のところ非常にシンプルな結論よ。
It is a simple conclusion.
相手が何を切り出そうとも焦らず冷静に対応する。
Without panicking, right?
交渉術の初歩の初歩じゃない。
Negotiation 101, okay.
これじゃあ相手の思考を読めたとはとても言えないわ。
Can't call that predicting our opponent's thoughts. Sure, I see what you mean. Because at the end of the day, what they've really just discussed is, whenever the opponent comes up with something, just react calmly and don't panic. That's it. That at the essence, that is what he said that right there. So it's not some revolutionary thing, but at least we've argued for it, right? We've argued for why we shouldn't panic and immediately attack her or something. We've argued for why we shouldn't confront her right away or something.
いいや。相変わらずなかなかのもんだぜ。
That's pretty good.
こちらに攻める余地があると分かれば、余裕も変わってくるってもんだ。
See that's great. That Rudolph as well gets some comfort out of her detective work. Just like you just thought that was pretty good. So see that? He's complimenting her. So again, I like to see that from Rudolph.
わからないのは彼女とクラウス兄さんの関係ね。クラウス兄さんにとってもサプライズなのか、それとも彼女を呼んだのは他でもないクラウス兄さん自身なのか。
Maybe Cross called her in herself, or maybe Cross is in for a surprise. Especially because Kiryu, you haven't told Cross about it, so unless Cross has learned it from Genji or something, Cross has no idea that we have a witch in the mansion, in the building.
もし後者だったなら、随分と厄介なことになるかもしれないわよ。
It might, if it's the latter.
そうね。
Could be troublesome.
謎の女を親族会議の当日にこっそり呼びつける。いやらしいセンスがどことなく兄さんっぽい感じもする。
It feels like he feels like him. All right.
兄貴、こうしよう。女の正体がはっきりと証明できない限り、俺らはその女のいかなる身分も認めない。
This feels like the whole Battler situation, except from another perspective. Because for Battler, it's like, as long as she can't fully prove that she's a witch, I don't believe in her. And from their perspectives now, as long as she can prove that she has, she has her identity, she has no status. I see.
それが最善ね。現に桐江さんに対して名乗ってすらいない。正体不明の女の発言で私たちの会員がかき回されちゃたまらないわ。
Can't let our conference be so okay. Of some unknown woman, okay.
血縁証明でも示してみせるかもしれんで。お父さんの血が流れてることが、例えば母子手帳でも示されたらどうにもならん。
Yeah, but if she did have something like that, unless she faked it, right? Or she, just made this record document, conjured it, whatever. What's the word for creating fake documents? You know what I'm saying? There's a word for it. Whatever, I forgot it. But unless she did something like that, then that would be undeniable proof. Why wouldn't she have just shown it before? She wouldn't have come in as a surprise then. Based off your own arguments.
証明物なんかいくらでも偽装を疑える。仮にそれが本物だったとしても、当人が本人だと証明するには病院沙汰にしなきゃならん。
And we can't right now because it's raining in the Typhoon. No boats are coming or going.
少なくとも今のロッキン島でそれを証明することは不可能だ。
Impossible to prove on Rockinima, okay?
その通りね。つまりこういうことよ。今の六軒島では何が示されても真実だと受け入れることはできない。
It can't be accepted as truth, okay?
台風が去って叱るべき場所で証明してみせるまで何も信じられないってことよ。
We can't believe anything until the typhoon passes, okay? Don't you think they have a counter to what you're planning right now, though, Evan and Rudolph? Y'all really don't think that this person who's come in here has a counter? Surely they must have thought exactly what you're thinking, no? Just saying. They might have thought that you would think the same.
そういうので上げ足を取りまくるのは姉貴の得意技だな。任せるぜ。
He's gonna be all down to you, alright.
バカ言ってんじゃないわよ。
Why are you calling Rudolph an idiot?
あんたも協力するのよ。
Nah, your speciality. Up to you.
私たちにはお金がいる。
Specialty. I don't know why I said speciality. I don't think that. I highly doubt that's a word, guys. Specialty. Okay, we need money.
それも急ぎ、まとまった額が。私たちは運命共同体よ。
We're all in this together. Okay, anyway.
こんなところでひょっこり現れた謎の女に遺産の当てをぶち壊されてたまるもんですか。
My prospect is for inheritance. No. It was only at a time like this that Rudolph and Edda united the siblings. Oh, that sucks. That's not good, actually. That is not healthy. Sickened by the idea that their own inheritance might be snatched away by an outsider. Man. Kitty noticed how indomitable they looked, shook her head slightly, and gave a small sigh as she looked out the window. Outside, there was still strong rain falling and everything was grey, having lost all vibrance. I think that's where we're gonna end it, actually. We have been recording for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. I'll be back next time for some more. We're probably gonna continue off this whole talk. Oh my god, we've been recording for a while, almost 2 hours again, just like last time. So this is what I mean, y'all. This is what I mean. But okay, we'll meet up next time. Hope you guys have a good day. Yeah. Biggest things I got from this part was Kirie and Rudolph, right? Their relationship, and more from Rudolph especially. I like that. And Rudolph trusting Kirie with the deductive work. We got a little bit of info on how the family's thinking, right, with the inheritance stuff. We also had the little confrontation between Battler and Beatrice. Obviously, can't be forgetting that. But that was, that was just more or less Beatrice announcing that it's her turn, right? Her time to shine, basically. And we theorized a bit about how Battler can view what's going on right now in this mansion, while also being a player in the mansion. I wonder how all of this is working, how this all ties into episode 1 exactly. And yeah, Maria watched TV, and Jessica talked about her play, or about how everyone is the main character story, so they're always the one in front of the play. So including me and you guys, and she was irritated when Battler said it's not his turn. Okay, and yeah, that's basically it for this part. And other than that, I just talked a lot, like I always do. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys next time for some more Umineko when they cry. Alright, y'all. Peace.